Got my newly acquired Harley Davidson hat on. I don't know if I'm a flat bill kind of guy or not, but you know, we'll rock it that way until I get tired of it, and then I ended up giving her the old TP look. Anyways, you see behind me, back on the road glide. Bug, good lord, man, I'm just stuck. Bug's already out. Hey YouTubers, welcome back. You found do it yourself, do it right. I'm Dave. Got my newly acquired Harley Davidson trucker hat on. Not sure if I'm a flat bill kind of guy, but we'll rock it this way for a little bit until I get tired of it and put the old TP look. You know, truckers gotta have the TP look. Anyways, road glides behind me. In a previous video, I told you, link to that one's gonna be up here, over here somewhere. Told you I was gonna change out the old shifting lever. Finally got it in. It was on back order. You know, of course, the one that you want. It's always on back order. You know, blame it on COVID, blame it on whatever you want. USPS, whatever. You know, they're a little slow these days. But anyways, yep, today's video, we're gonna change out the shifting lever. I wanted to do some more maintenance, but the weather, not looking so great. And my track record with doing projects with weather, bad weathers, you know, is not too good. So, yeah, I'm gonna change out the shifting lever, save the other two for another day. I might show you what I'm gonna do, just you know, as a little teaser. Anyways, so yep, get ready. New shifting lever coming up. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've already got the bike out. Got her on my little center stand. I like working on it. I like working on it when it's nice and level. You know, it makes it a little bit easier. And I bring out my little stool. You know, I can sit down. It's nice to sit down and do some work. But yeah, as you can see, this thing's got just a plain old, you know, Harley Davidson. For the top of the line bike back in 2016, and really still to this day, unless you buy a CVO. In fact, you know, I don't even know what the shifting lever on the CVO looks like. Probably should go check out my my neighbors. You know, Robert Simmons, he's the CVO expert. He's got 3 of them. But anyways, you know, you'd think for the money you pay for a Road Glide Special, which is supposed to be the top of the line bike, unless you're getting a limited or I don't know, whatever, you'd think they put a nicer shifting lever in there, but no, they don't. They want to sell parts, so yeah, they put that on there, which is not aesthetically pleasing. So like I said in one of my other videos, there's gonna be a link right here, you know, somewhere around here. I like the quality of Arlen Ness products. You know, the old Deluxe sitting in there. She's got a bunch of Arlen Ness products on her. She does have a shifting lever, an Arlen Ness shifting lever, which I forgot to point out in the video, now I think about it. Anyways, I basically, you know, it's not the same. It's not the same as the one on Charlene, but it's the same, you know, same company, Arlen Ness. You know, just the quality of their stuff is just, you know, it's just good stuff. And, you know, it's decently priced. You know, I was looking at a couple of Harley levers, 130 bucks, 140 bucks. I think this one was 115, maybe 120. I'll put a link to it in the description, you know. Or actually, well, look at that, the price is right on it. So it was $139. I was off a little bit. So there you go. Here's the information. So I'm gonna gather up the tools and we'll get to switching this out. All right, guys. Got you guys back here in the garage. I'm gonna do a little unboxing. I got my my really sharp knife out. You know, open up the box, show you guys, you know, how nicely this thing is packaged. So yeah, let's get at it. Well, watching some of the Olympics. You know, we're doing pretty well. I think actually I think we're in the lead now for medals. So there you go. Got you guys set up. Arlen Ness. You know, as you can see, oh, it's a really nice packaging. You know, it's plastic. You know, it's really nice stuff. I'll rip her open. It's you know, you can tell how good a product is just really by the packaging, I think. And I'll show you another thing at the end of the video. Give you guys, like I said, give you guys a sneak peek of something else I'm putting on the bike. This thing is, look, it's like formed in there. This, whatever you want to call that, shrink wrap. I don't know, but you know, it's nice. And then your hardware is in this little box, little plastic. We'll give her a cut. Like I said, super sharp knife. You know, I don't like sharp knives, and you know, I don't typically carry a knife with me. I'm the kind of guy that'll sit there, play with the knife till I cut myself. So you know, like old school guys, you know, they carry a pocket knife. I tried, and like I said, I usually end up cutting myself. So yeah, anyways, we'll get her out of the whole package here. And yeah, that's it. Nice nice ball bearings on the end, each end. It's just super nice. You can, the machining, you can kind of get in there, look at the machining. Well, this is what I appreciate. You know, I don't mind spending a little extra to get some good quality stuff, especially to, you know, go on a bike that I'm trying to make look nice and, you know, ride nice. And so, you know, a little extra. Like I said, I think the Harley one that I was looking at was $129. This one was $139, $10 extra. But super good quality. And, you know, obviously the hardware that goes on. I'll go ahead and open that for you. It's really not that exciting. Of course, it's taped. Probably gonna cut myself. I'm gonna even give you some blue Loctite to go with it. And there you have it. With a little nice. Oh, here you go. Got some hex bolts again, and a spacer, and 2 spacers, and like a lock washer. So yeah, we'll take it out and put it on a bike. Alright guys, back out here on the bike. I gathered up my my hex tool set. If you're new to the channel, if you're an FNG and this is the first video you're catching, I would suggest you go back and watch my required tools video, link up here somewhere. You know, I go over that set, and I go over that set a couple more times in a couple other videos. The links to those will, you know, they'll be up here. You get the drift. I use this thing a ton, especially working on this bike. Not just this bike, that bike, and those two bikes there too. Yeah, those two for sure. You know, I can't stress it enough, man. That set's awesome. Anyways, other video, check it out. We're down here, and to get this this plain old rod off, I went and got a couple of wrenches, an 11 and a 13, and basically you just loosen it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to need 2 hands because I'm going to have to hold on to the shifting lever. I'm going to set you guys up down here on my little tripod. You know, somebody made a comment about my tripod earlier. I mean, it's a cool tripod. You know, people like it. So here we go. This is just go ahead and pop this loose that way. And you know, this just basically threads in to this actual shifting lever. And you know, it's pretty long, so it's gonna take a while to get it out, get it off. You know, it takes a little while to get it off, especially in the morning like it is right now. Had to get a cup of coffee or 2 or 5. So yep, super easy. This is one of those things, it doesn't take very long, but I think it makes a pretty big difference on the bike itself. The aesthetics right now, you know, I'm just trying to make the bike look the way I want it to look. Probably oh, there you go, nice, comes out as you can see, you know, it just unthreads. Right now I'm just trying to make the bike look the way I want it to look. Probably this winter I'll get into really the engine work, all that other stuff. I've figured out what cams I want to put in it. I think I'm going to start with a set of cams, see what that does, and you know, we'll go from there. So you know, it's a future video. And then same thing here. We're gonna gotta hold on to the other nut. So this is where you need both wrenches. So yeah, there you go, look at that. And then I got the ratcheting one, so I can just ratchet it off. Makes it easier. You know, ratchet wrenches are the bomb, as I hit everything with the wrenches. And there you have it. There you have it. The old shifting lever. You know, it comes off really easy. This is I don't really think it gets much easier than this. You know, if you're a shade tree mechanic at home doing your thing, you know, because I'm in the shade tree, so you know, I fall under that category. Super easy. 2 kind of bolts, and yeah, then we take the new one, and we're just gonna pop it on there like so. So that's what she's gonna look like sitting in there. And of course, there's all the hardware, and they give you blue Loctite hardware, spacers, washers, like a little lock washer, I guess you'd call it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all that stuff figured out, see where these spacers go. Pretty sure they just go on the front. Now that is one thing with this, is there's no directions, there's no stack up, so you just gotta basically do your own stack up. So I'll bring you back once I got it all stacked up and, you know, loosely put on there so you guys can see, and I'll show you the stack up. Alright guys, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the stack up. Hopefully I can get you in there close enough. So on the front, you have to retain the nut that you took off from the original one. So I have the bolt going through the shifting lever, then I have the big spacer, and then I have the lock washer, and then another washer, and then the nut. And you know, I haven't tightened it up yet, so it's still loose. And then on the back side, it's a little different because the bolt actually threads into the shifting lever, the one that goes down into the engine, this guy here. So on this end, I got just the bolt, and then you can see a washer here, and then the thin little lock washer there. So what that little lock washer is going to do is going to create pressure, and then, you know, it'll push against the bolt. And of course, you know, I went ahead and put some of the old blue Loctite on there because you know, it is a Harley and it does vibrate. So not as bad as the old ones, but it still vibrates. So let me go ahead and set you up. And I did get my my socket and my little ratchet here. This is going to be a 3/16 little hex head bolt wrencher, and of course you're gonna need the wrench that I had before to tighten her up. Let me move this little lock washer around a little bit so it's not looking all weird, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten her up, give her some good old German torques. Try not to hit everything with the ratchet. There we go. And then a little bit of thread protrusion back there. Means I know it's all the way through the nut. There we go. Give her a little bit of tight. You know, thread protrusion is definitely important. You know, like I said in previous videos, I'm an aviation guy. I work on aircraft, airplanes, helicopters. Thread protrusion is it's important. You want to have enough threads coming out of the nut to you know, keep that bolt on there, so you know that the bolt hasn't bottomed out or shanked out. I guess. So yeah, definitely check to make sure you have thread protrusion on there. There's not a lot, just maybe a little, but a little's better than none. So then back here, this one's going to be more of a pain in the butt because I do have to get a hex socket into there, and I think this one is a little long to get there. So let me check to see if my other ball end socket, see if I have a 3/16, which it doesn't look like I do. So, you know, like I said, this kit doesn't have all the tools, but you know, it has most of them. So I'm gonna go get my my old school Allen keys with the ball ends. Alright, as karma would have it, my 3/16 ball end hex, whatever these things are, they're deep, buried deep into my travel toolbox. It's right there. So I basically had to deconstruct the whole garage just to get one of these Allen wrenches. But I got it. So here we go. Try to whoop. Easy, don't fall down now. You know, 3/16. Got the ball in. We're gonna go in here, hopefully I can get it with that. Oh yeah, look at that, see that? These ball ends, you gotta, and there she goes. Nobody said that, you know, working on bikes was easy. I never said that, you know, I'm the greatest. Nope, never said that, never will. So, you just gotta slowly turn it. There we go, that might be a little bit better. I'm trying to do this one-handed. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit you guys up down here so maybe you can see it. So makes it easier if you use one hand to push down on the lever. You know, you can see that bolt a little bit better. I could probably get in there with a socket now and give her some tight. I want to make sure that that little lock washer stays where it's supposed to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get an extension and then get that up in there. Now I got it at least started. So of course I went and got the biggest extension that I have. Put her on there. Pull that guy out. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with propane and propane accessories. We're just gonna give her that. And now we're gonna show her who's boss. Look at that. Goes right in like so. Give her up. Give her up. Eat. Eat. Nice and tight. And look at that. And just like that, shifting lever is installed. Make sure it goes through the full range of motion. Make sure it'll shift gears. There you go. You know, makes the bike, makes it look just a little bit better on the side. You know, it's the little things that count. So yeah, super easy, simple little project. You know, not difficult at all. You just need a couple tools, and that's about it. I mean, you don't even have to use half the stuff that I got out actually. But you know, there you have it. There's the shifting lever. Like I said, super easy. So I said earlier that I was going to give you a sneak peek of some of the other stuff that I'm going to put on it. I would go ahead and try to knock it out today, but unfortunately there's supposed to be rain coming, and I have an appointment that I have to go to in a couple of hours. So that one thing, well, two things actually, is going to require me to take this whole fairing off. Take the windshield off, take the vents out, all that good stuff. We got to take these bolts out on both sides. So basically I got to take this whole big shark fairing. I take all that off, and quite frankly I don't have enough time to do all that right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what that requires, what you know requires all that, and that is these cool little lights here. These are little fang lights. So these guys are going to come right up here on the front, and they are going to replace these little plastic guys right here, these little plastic things, and they're going to go up in there like so. And yeah, it's going to give me some more LEDs up front. And they're also turn signals. You can see they wire in. They're plug and play, but unfortunately to get to the plugs to play, you gotta take that whole fairing off. And you know, just a couple more lights up in the front to help me be seen. I almost had a run-in the other day. I had to bike. I was headed down to a Bikes and Coffee. Link to that video, it's up here somewhere. The lady, I don't know if she didn't see me or she didn't care or whatnot, but anyway, she went down the wrong way on a one-way to get to a parking spot. So you know, I gave her the one finger salute as I passed, as she almost, you know, hit me head on. So you know, a little extra light up front, maybe help people see you on a bike, because you know, it's not terrible, not a bad thing, and I think they look kind of cool too. So got that coming up. And remember earlier in this video I said you could tell how good a product is by the packaging. Well, look at this box. This is a giant box. Now if it give you any kind of context, this is my father's 1955 Ford with the cover on it. That box goes basically all the way across the back end of this car. Shameless plug. And the video to this car is up here somewhere. 1955 Ford Crown Vic glass top. Go ahead and check it out. This box is full of basically packaging. So the thing that's in here is just this. That's all. That's all this is. One flat little piece. And what's in here is ta-da! Look at how nice this thing is packaged. It is a performance machine. It's like a windshield chrome piece to spice up the front of the bike. Let me get it out of this little piece of styrofoam. Now I would go ahead and throw this on here, but it doesn't make any sense to throw it on. It doesn't make any sense to throw it on when I'm just gonna have to take the windshield off anyways to do the fang lights. So go ahead and yank that out. And again, here you go. Look at this cool little piece. Now you want to talk about machining. Look at all that machine. That's a nice machine parts on the edge. Let me get out here in the sun. You can see it. All that cool machining work. And then, you know, it's painted. And this is basically going to go right there. It's going to wrap around, catch up there. So obviously it's going to have to be trained. It's going to have to be formed. So yeah, I'm not going to do this until I get the lights done. So that'll probably be in the next Road Glide video. So, you know, stay tuned for that if you're interested in this. That's probably gonna be the next video. If it's not that video, it's probably gonna be an oil change video, like I promised in my, you know, 5,000 mile service video. Linked up here, there somewhere. The oil is definitely gonna need to be changed. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the whole fairing replacement, lights, and that. I don't know if that one's gonna be next or an oil change, but you know, stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming on this bike. This is basically the feature of my channel. This is oh, fire trucks. Well, hopefully somebody's okay. This is gonna be the feature of my channel, and hopefully you're enjoying it. So yep, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. You know, if you like what I'm putting out, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know, it's much appreciated. You know, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're a new guy, you're just catching the channel, go back and watch some of the other videos. They all kind of link together. You know, I put little snippets at the end of the videos, you know, kind of like the Marvel movies. You know how they put the little videos at the end of the movie. Some of them have them, some of them don't. So watch all the way through. So yeah, if you like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share it, you know, tell your friends, tell your family. It's appreciated. You're getting the channel going, getting some good views. So you know, I'm not all about that, but you know, it's nice to know that people are enjoying my videos. But anyways, yeah, that's all. And well, let me go ahead and give you my email address. If you want to contact me, email address diydaveb@gmail.com. You can catch me at Instagram. It's the same, diydaveb. And I got a Facebook group. Do it yourself, do it right. So that's all. Thanks a lot, and like always, till next time. Oh yeah, Black Betty. She's looking much more better. Much more better for sure.